ain't cheating. You
They
ain't
have the
trying,
cheat code. Cheat code. It's a cheat code. Now, it's not cheating. It's just a cheat code. You're ahead of the line to
You're
make
allowed to use
what
it,
you're
but everybody
doing.
don't have it.
At least we're playing great. Crazy great. And all of a sudden, same thing. Yo, let's have Tuesdays at Tim Hortons. Let's go. Let's turn it up.
Tuesdays at Tim Hortons.
Let's turn it up.
Hello there. My name is Slang Hugh. This is Sir Toks, and we would like to welcome you to our wild and wacky experience. Please strap in, as it will be a wild ride.
That's right, folks.
I don't know where it comes
back.
from. I know where it comes from.
We're back. We are back. That's right.
Chapter
we are back.
I forget if that's how
That's right, man. Here we are. We took a break. Everybody, like I said, we've always needed to take a break, step away, enjoy life, do things that we want to do, that we need to do. Then we're back, right?
Uh-huh.
Here we are. Consistency is key, but again, you got to know when to step away. Know when to step away.
In the words of the great prophet Debbie Allen, relax, relate, release.
Sir Toks approved.
That's right. It's Sir Toks approved right there. That's Sir Toks approved right there. I love it. We brought back the soundboard, buddy. We brought it back. That's a surprise.
We needed it.
The soundboard is back.
We needed it. Something we didn't. I didn't realize I missed.
Exactly. You just don't realize it until it hits you, right? Yes, that's right. We are back. Darkness with a Ginger Hue. Your boy, Sir Toks, a.k.a. The Beast, a.k.a. your girlfriend's favorite podcaster. And I couldn't do this without the man, the myth, and the legend, Slang Hugh. What's good with you, Slang?
Yours truly, Slang Hugh. If you didn't know, well, now you knew. We here, man. It's good to be back at it. It's tough to get back in the swing sometimes after a break, but it's always good once you start. So happy to be here. Happy to get another show in.
Let's talk about that. You took a nice break out of country.
What, is this a segment?
Yes. Hey, Slang, what did you do to better yourself today? And we're now going to be calling this Better Than Yesterday. That's the new segment, folks. Better Than Yesterday. All right? That's what it is. All right? So, yes, Slang, what did you do?
Well, I just came back. I don't know if you can notice. I got a little tan.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, definitely.
But I came back.
Rosy cheeks.
The Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata. Oh, I forgot the name of the resort property.
That's a famous one. Yeah?
I forgot the name of the resort property. But tropical. I think it's called Tropical. But it's for a week. I was out there for 7 days, and good to get away. Good to get the release. Like I said, you need time away from everything, and so the good side of it was that got the time away from everything. Because it was me, Devin, and her cousin that went, and I got to get to know her cousin more. This is the second time we've been on vacation together, but this time it was just us three, so it was more like, you get to less people. You know how it goes.
Bond.
Yeah,
You're
less
bonded.
kids in the classroom, more attention the teacher can pay to the students type vibes.
Facts.
Yeah. So
Facts.
There's that. Meeting people in general, which is when I'm me in general. I'm not the type of person that is seeking to meet people. I'm not Mr. Sit in a corner either, especially on vacation. But I'm not I wouldn't consider myself an outgoing person that way anymore. Whereas
introvert, extrovert.
Exactly. There's a word. They had a new term for it.
And I just know they put
is it
two of them together and made it one.
Whatever. Omnivert.
extrovert or something. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Extrovert or extrovert or whatever.
Yeah,
anyway.
something.
Anyway,
we'll find out.
We'll figure it out. So, but they are. So they're the ones that are usually leading the charge when it's terms of meeting people. Plus, her cousin's been there a few years in a row for this event because it's like a Americans kind of, especially Americans, they treat their what we call 2-4 weekend, May 2-4 weekend, and they call it
May 2-4.
Oh, what's their holiday again? Oh my gosh!
Oh, for the U.S. you mean?
Yeah.
Veterans Day, no?
Veterans Day, I think, or Memorial Day,
or Memorial Day. Memorial Day.
Is it Memorial Day? Yeah, Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Yes. So they travel a lot. So as Americans out there had their event, which apparently downsized quite a bit since COVID, which is another thing that I've noticed. But along with when you're speaking about the economy, but not to be too long-winded. Basically, the good side was connecting with people, meeting new people, having conversations. We had a lot of couples conversations on there, men, women conversations on the trip. Shout out my man Aubrey, who was out there too with us. And the downside was the events weren't as great, but we didn't go to too many of them anyway. So there was less people on the resort, which is a good and a bad thing. Because one of the things I enjoy, especially like I used to tell you, we used to do the cruises with the New York group, the Delway Travel Group. And one of the things I used to enjoy with them is feeling of taking over the boat, like a bunch of Black people just there for a good time mostly. And we are, it's like Caravana on a boat, like, we take over the city for one weekend.
Yeah.
That's the feeling. So we didn't really get that feeling in DR, but so that would have been the downside, but it's still good. The relaxing, the food was all right. The people were all right. Oh, also downside, power outages and no water. The no water, not so much, but there's power outages every so often, which is crazy because they're trying to sell you these timeshare properties like you should invest in this place. And there's power outages.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Excuse me. Wow. All right. So you had the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, not really ugly. Nothing really ugly, but definitely good and bad.
When I say ugly is like people really are not used to not having power.
Yeah,
consistent
people
power.
go crazy. You're right.
So, but I when I went back home, that's a normal thing in Nigeria. So the preparations were already made for that. So there were generators ready to go. The food was stocked and whatnot, or candles or whatever, fans or or windows are ready to just open up because again, the weather is going to be freaking crazy if you don't have good fans in the place. Not per se AC. You really don't want to use AC in these places, but the fans, yes, for sure. But going back to what you were saying about how you would take over or own a place, I remember back in the day when it was the clubs, and you would go with a group of people, and you, again, say six or seven of your people come in, and everybody knew it was you guys. You guys just took over the spot.
Yeah.
Everybody says, yo, it's these guys. It's yo. And then all of a sudden you guys, I mean, we were just doing some weird stuff, all that fight music or that we were singing and we're in circles and we're jamming. I'm like, yeah, we own the club.
Yeah.
We own the club.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that's what I was kind of
very similar, very similar feeling. That's a good description because sorry, I just realized my soundboard is not making any lights. Why?
But we
you
can
hear me. Yeah, all right.
Of course.
Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. That was a beautiful mind. But yeah, just to clarify, it was more like brownouts, so they would last for minutes. It wouldn't be long times. If it did, it was probably already asleep and just didn't notice. But yeah, other than that, it's good. But like I said, ever since COVID, you just notice that less people are out there, partially for economy, mostly for economy. I think, and people are more cautious nowadays. Like any type of announcement of anything, not even nobody, but a lot of people don't want to go anywhere. Wars and new viruses and all these things are just making people wary to spend their money on a trip just in case the world shuts down again. And even if we're not thinking of it in our frontal lobe, it's somewhere in the tucked in the back of people's minds. I think where
I was going to ask you, does that put fear in you when it comes to how things are right now? Like if they said, "Oh, there's a virus," are you going to say, "Oh, well, looks like we're not going here"?
nah.
Right.
I mean, maybe I'd even. I'm human, so maybe I'd consider it if it was in an area I was going to. But for it to just be out there, like for example, as you know, and I think I talked about this on the pod. I'm doing my 50th on a cruise, a Mediterranean cruise, and the war is going on. But these are in totally different areas of the world. I'm not like unless something pops off, which means I probably can't go anyway. But if something pops off, I don't know if I want to be home. That's the other part I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be home. I would, and I was going to say this even about just the fear of traveling ever since COVID or ever since whatever is keeping you from traveling type thing. My mind is programmed where it's like, because of COVID, I need to get out there more. And in case something else happens, I need to get out there more so I can have those memories. So if the war spreads or a nuclear holocaust was to happen, universe forbid, God forbid, I think I would rather be in Italy. I think. Who knows once it happens? Who knows? I might rather be with my loved ones, but I will be with some of them anyway. But yeah,
that definitely makes sense.
You know, kind of went off on a
funny
tangent,
though.
yeah.
No, but it's funny though when we're talking about traveling and whatnot. It's weird how COVID has restricted people to go. However, the price of traveling has gone up. So less people traveling.
Yeah.
It's weird though. If you are in the travel industry, wouldn't you want more people to travel with whatever agency company you're with? Wouldn't you make it affordable for them to jump on a plane and just go? It's not happening.
You're right that way, especially when it comes to plane flights. I don't know. They're just going up astronomically. Crazy. But if we're speaking just in simple business terms of supply and demand, excuse me, if people are not buying the product, you have to raise the price to cover your margins. Now, to your point, I don't think that's what any of them are doing, but it's to cover their profit margin, not to keep them from going broke. It's to keep them from feeling less rich, basically.
No,
so I agree with you there.
You're right.
But like we said, gas is the only thing that is in high demand, and the price could go crazy sky high at any moment, even though we're buying it at the same pace that the pace hasn't changed. The customer base has not changed, or if it has, it's very little, and the price is still going up. And comparing that to vacation prices or what have you, if less people are buying it, it is going to be more expensive because less people are paying into that pool of profit that they need to consider themselves a successful and viable company.
Fair enough. I just say,
yeah, don't blame me. But back at you, bro. What have you done to make yourself better today?
You know what? During this break, I took the time to invest in some projects that I had, and also put in a lot of work into the job I'm in. And I will say, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn right now, but that job is very happy to have me there.
Nice.
In terms of the short period of time, I've changed a lot of views on things. I've motivated a lot of people in that work environment.
Beautiful.
And I've shown that I can lead not only by example, but also with my words and with encouragement and so forth. So yeah, I put a lot of effort in it, and it's reaping the great rewards for me. The places is offering me certain types of incentives and different titles possibly in the near future because of my dedication. And then on a side note, I do a lot of gaming and a lot of, side projects. And I've been working on this whole, AI software. Like I said, I'm going to take time to
I've been
learn
seeing
things
that.
again.
Looks good.
Man, I mean,
Looks good.
you put in the money and you put in the time and effort.
Yeah,
you can do, and you just have to show creativity because it's your work. It
Mhm.
might not have the pen in the hand. You might not be typing the code, but it's your creativity coming out of your head
Yeah.
going into this. And I'm like, man, if I knew this 20 years ago, I'm telling you, I'd be just I'd be somewhere else. Right?
Mm.
So, I've been doing those and I feel good about it. Like it just keeps me going. Like every time I see something else, I say, let me try this. Let me try that. Let me do this. Let me do, and it just keeps me going. It keeps me going to the point where my daughter is interested. She saw my videos and, I got a little phone that she has that's really just hooked up to the Wi-Fi, no phone number or anything like that. And, she started downloading things like CapCut to start making her videos and that. So I'm like, hey,
That's good.
that makes me smile. That makes me smile. So I mean,
Influence.
it's rubbing off on somewhere, right? I mean, I did get a new 3D printer.
Yeah,
and I started printing things again, and it's great. And everything that I've said this before, that anything you can do, you can turn into a business. Your hobbies, your likes, your dislikes, anything you can do, can turn into something that helps you bring in income. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do all that now. My next goal now is to start reading every single day. That's what I need to get back to, reading every single day. So
that's a good goal. That's a very good goal.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can do it. Like I have time at work to just take an hour and just read. Now, I'm going to ask you, would you rather read the actual physical book or have an audiobook playing for you?
I maybe for the last couple of years got into audiobooks. Lady kind of got me into it. In terms of time, the audiobooks wins because you don't have to, you just put it on. In terms of a couple of, so two things for me that I think is better with reading. One, your attention. And don't get me wrong, both can lose my attention at times. I could be reading a book and totally space out. Same thing with an audiobook. Two, your imagination, I think. But the audiobook still lends to you simple things like imagining what the characters look like that are being described, that type of thing. The audiobook still lends to that. But because it has a voice reading it and their interpretation of what the characters sound like, it takes away from that part. And then it's almost a trickle down or trickle up effect where, it affects your overall, what this character would actually be like to you type thing. Yeah. So, but in terms of,
you think he's sounding like, a guy across your street that you've seen, and you just put that instead of, he sounds like Jimmy from high school. And I'm like, no, that just throws me off.
It throws me off a little bit.
To me.
And it's, it's not a crazy even throw off. It's just, like I said, I remember reading what it was like reading books and thinking about creating the feature of this character in your mind from reading what the author is described them to be. And again, you do get that with the audiobook, but it's not as impactful, I think, or as imaginative as you would have been.
Yes. I totally agree on that, because back in the day, I am a visual person. So when you put ideas or thoughts in my head, it turns into a picture. It turns into something. So back in the day when I was reading as a kid, there was a lot of books I was really into, mostly like horror / werewolves, vampires, and all that stuff. I was reading that, and then I would just close my eyes and I can picture the scene. The facial hair, claws, like you can see it. So when you can close your eyes and you can see it, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But and this is why I got disappointed with some of these movies that come out with adaptations, because you see it in your head. I'm like, that's not what I thought I was going to.
That's not what I thought it was going to be. Right. Right.
Exactly. So
Those
you get disappointed.
vibes.
I'm like, oh man, whatever.
And some audiobooks, very few of them that I've come across have soundtracks like music, which again that's a good thing, depending on the book. If it's a book with music themes or whatever, then it works. But it still even works like in time period books, because I read a lot of Walter Mosley, who wrote the movie Devil in a Blue Dress with Denzel. It's based on one of his books, and he has like a slew of detective type
1930s, 1940. Yeah.
That's the time period, but it was written probably 90s, 80s.
No, I know that. I'm saying the time period. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Mo Better Blues and them places.
Yeah, them type. So with when they're telling the story and they're playing like blues in the background, it kind of helps. Or Jimmy walks into the bar or into the speakeasy. And you hear, the jazz play. Right. Yeah. It could work. But again,
definitely works.
That also doesn't allow, like, that's the positive is it lends to the storytelling, but it also doesn't allow you to imagine from scratch, if you're that type of person, what that saxophone will sound like and what it's playing. Is it a saxophone at all? It might have been a piano.
You know what right? I mean? Yeah. It takes away from the imagination, but at the same time, it helps you.
Yeah, it guides you.
So there's
it's a given thing.
Yeah, it got you. Yeah,
6, 7.
It's tit for tat. Yeah, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Still don't know what the hell.
But yeah, definitely. I understand what you're saying there. But so that's us, man. That's what's been going on with us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now let's back at it.
Let's switch gears here, and both of us are sports fanatics to a certain level, and this year is a very, very big year for sports, and we're in probably the middle. Well, no, actually, we're at the start of a very, very I guess it's the end of some, but the start of another. Let me mansplain it for you guys. See, we got
segue, man.
Yeah, segue. See. So we got the ending of the NBA playoffs right now. We're going to touch on that. We've got the ending of the NHL playoffs. Both are in there are in the finals, right? And then 2 weeks, we've got the start of the World Cup. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of sports.
We already have baseball coming into the midway point of baseball right now, and the CFL has just started. So we're at a point, and then the NFL will start probably another 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so. So again, we have a lot going on, man. Now, the funny thing is that I watch so much sports that I stopped watching sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I watch it. Like, I can just go on a site and check out scores or check out highlights, and I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll go and watch TSN or Sportsnet. I'm like, I get the gist. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I can't dive into a full game right now because, there's a lot of stuff that they're just doing now on these shows that just, like, okay, some of these interviews, some of the commentary personalities, all that is weird. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm a guy who would watch 2 hours of wrestling. So again, that's just my mind. I'm sorry.
Well, did you, speaking of that, did you watch the Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi?
Listen, I knew that was going to happen. Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi? Yeah. Obafemi, yes.
But did you see the rematch? Because Obafemi won the original. I think Brock won the last one, the second one.
I did.
Yeah.
He destroyed him.
That's actually...
beautiful writing.
That match, just the matchup, because I didn't watch the full matchup. I watched the results. But that match actually made me like, oh, you know what? This reminds me of back in the day, like Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant type. The big heavyweights really getting it in, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they're building the story, because I haven't been into wrestling in a while, but watching those highlights was like, because I've been watching the the highlights or the promo for Obafemi, which I like that character. And I actually, from afar, it feels like, or it seems like, you correct me if I'm wrong, there's a lot of black superstars right now.
Oh, there's a ton
in wrestling.
There is a ton, both male and female.
Yeah.
They are running things.
What is it? Was it?
You got Trick Williams.
Trick Williams,
former WNBA superstar / legend, who's married to now Trick, or soon to be married. So she's there. You've got Bianca Belair.
That's The Rock's niece or something like that?
No. The Rock's niece. Sorry. The Rock's niece is
dating somebody.
Nia Jax. Nia Jax is his niece.
Okay.
Or maybe cousin. I don't remember.
Something like that. It's all in. Their family runs WWE.
Yeah. Oh man! Like again, there's so much people of color in there that I have to watch, because again, they, not to put down any of them, but there's a lot of history that restricted people of color to perform.
Yeah.
Only because, and I've read this and I've seen this and I've heard this, is that they were afraid of the superior athletes that were coming in.
That makes sense.
These people would be doing a whole bunch of stuff that their regulars couldn't do. So they didn't want to get shown up.
Makes sense.
You just put them on the undercard, or they put them at the earlier part where people are just coming in, and then you have your big time story guys that are, Hulk Hogan's and the Macho Mans and the Pipers, who are just characters. That they're not really wrestlers or athletes. Hogan was one of the worst wrestlers of all time, but that character.
Yeah, that's what I always hear that.
I watched his documentary, and I'm like, yeah, man, you need to watch that. And you'll see that he wasn't great.
Yeah,
he knew he wasn't great, but he did enough.
Right.
He put the company on his back for as a character, not the person, the character, and the character won. He is probably the greatest character ever created in that industry, or even in the world. Yeah, in the world.
Yeah. He's definitely the biggest. Well, it's arguable that The Rock has not passed him in terms of the biggest ever.
Character-wise, I don't think so. No. Hogan.
Yeah.
Remember, Hogan did it without social media.
That's true too. And you only really know him as Hulk Hogan, to your point.
To the point where his real name is Terry, but everybody knows him as Hulk. Yeah. Everybody.
That's a good point. Kids, the character I kind of could agree with.
Yes, the character. I'm just saying the character.
Yeah.
Because The Rock, the character, was great, funny and all that, but he didn't take the whole thing on his back.
Not by himself.
A character like a character like Stone Cold.
That's what I was going to say.
He took a lot of that too. He put on his back.
Yeah,
his character was amazing.
It was both of them.
Exactly. So,
I'd agree with that.
Hogan was the one. He put the mainstream on his back.
Yeah.
That's why he was in the movies. That's why certain people are in movies. There's a reason why it is what it is.
He set the trend.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to pay homage to him for doing that. And this is why people are, watching it still. As much as people see the scandals and whatnot, and they think it's fake and blah, blah. Yeah. But it's still making some money right now. And people are watching it.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
You have running shows on Netflix. You're on Netflix. But we want to be on Netflix. When we're on Netflix, we know we made it.
Mr. Netflix.
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Flix.
Yeah, Flix. Call us. Hey, we're here. But anyways, talk about the NBA playoffs. First off, who are you shooting for to win this
finals?
NBA playoffs? Yes.
It's going to be long-winded. I'll warn you from now.
Okay, bring it.
So
you're mansplaining it right now. So go on.
Yeah, I'm torn because on one end, I want the Knicks to win because I want Wemby to go through some difficulty before he gets to the mountaintop. And quite frankly, I don't love this. It's the Canadian in me. You see what I'm wearing. Yeah. I don't love this. It's his league after our hometown guy got 2 MVPs and a championship in his pocket, but it's Wemby's league. He's the face. I'm not feeling it. I'm not saying I even disagree because I understand that that's where they're trying to push it, but I'm not feeling it. Right now, it's still Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's league. So I don't want him to win for that. I don't want him to win for that. But the other side of me wants to see him start his journey to the mountaintop, which it's already started, but it would be cool to watch him win his championship at this young age. I don't want it to happen more than I do want it to happen, but I'm cool with it because I don't really have a dog in the race with either team. None of them. I don't really care who wins, but I also again, I lean more New York. If you keep hearing me talk, if I talk about this more, it's going to sound like I'm New York biased because that would be crazy. Like I even want to take a trip to New York when they win just because I might get a free TV out of it. You know what I mean? They're going to smash the windows. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I'll be out there with my black trench coat on and my black ski mask.
I could just see Slang just walking up there. Hey guys, let's smash this window. You want this TV? Sure. Gone. Zip. I'm out.
Oh yeah. Guys. Let's not write till we get to Best Buy. To Best Buy.
just leading the charge.
Watch I got it all planned out. I got it all planned out, buddy. Trust it.
But see, again, I don't have a dog in the race, but I'm leaning towards New York only because I grew up watching the battles that they had for years in the East, and they just couldn't get over the hump. It was just not their time. They had a great any other team that they played that wasn't the Bulls, they were winning a championship. But
that's a fact.
You couldn't beat Mike.
I was and such a Mike fan. That's why I didn't really like them. And it was tough too because Patrick Ewing was on there. The Yachty was on there. So man. It was tough.
Straight from JA.
Still dressing like an old Jamaican uncle to this day. You see him on the sideline.
Like Charles Oakley's there. Yeah. John Starks.
Yeah.
You name it.
I didn't like him, man. The same reason I don't like Boston because same reason I don't like Detroit. Because I was a Bulls Michael Jordan guy.
Yeah.
And those guys were the problem for us. So that part of me doesn't want New York to win either. So I'm torn.
I think it's well deserved that they win because again they've gone through
I agree.
a lot.
I agree.
A lot. I mean, and I believe they're part of the big 3 or 4. 4. I'll say the big 4 when it comes to watching basketball. So we got Boston. Right. We got the Lakers. We got we got the Bulls, and I believe New York. Those are the ones I grew up watching.
Yeah. Boston should be in there too. Boston's in there.
Yeah. Boston, New York, Chicago, and LA. Those are the ones you grew up watching. I can even throw in Detroit there too. But that was more late 80s than anything like that. But those are the teams that you were growing up watching because they were the ish.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Spurs. It wasn't the Golden State.
The Spurs had to run later, but that's
what I'm saying. But I mean, like when we were diving into no social media, when you were
pre-high
diving
school,
sports,
high school,
NBA, NBC, you know who you're watching, right? You know that theme song hits
on NBC.
Yeah, you know what you're watching, bro.
Ahmad Rashad.
Yes.
The czar of the Marv Albert.
Yes,
the czar of the telestrator.
Again, the man never watched that stuff because of this.
Yeah, man.
That's the reason. Man. So when I say New York can take a championship, okay. Now I do believe when they do get that championship, it's going to go into like a Toronto level type of parade.
Oh,
maybe
hell, it's more so. Maybe more.
The whole
bigger city
is going to be crazy.
Bigger city and state. So you probably and New York, which I learned this recently. I hope I'm correct on up to date on these stats. But New York Knicks is like the 5 top. They're definitely top 10 most popular sports teams in the world.
Oh, I mean, well, look where they play. Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
that's the Mecca. They call it the
Media
Mecca,
Mecca.
bro.
Yeah.
Media Mecca. So it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be big. So, and again, I would like to see, man, them bring the old folks when they're close to it. Get them their flowers, man. Like Ewing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do that. They were there presenting the Eastern Conference Championship. Ewing and Walt Frazier with his wild suits on.
Wow.
Yeah,
still around, eh?
Yeah, he's still around. What about you?
Okay,
who do you want to win?
I would like to have New York.
Oh, you said
win.
New York. You said New York.
Yeah, New York. However, again, I know I hear what you're saying about Wemby, because again, they're pushing that, and I don't mind him. He is going to be the face. I don't mind him. I mean,
yes.
I don't mind him. Yeah,
well, hold on. But that's my thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's just my thing. Just calm down. Yeah, the last 2 years, my guy has been running it. Let him run its course. Wemby wins this year, it's his league. But it can't be your league because you're the defensive player of the year with no championship. When I have 2 MVPs, I got a finals MVP, I got a conference MVP, and I got a championship ring. Hey, you got to do some work, brother. It's my era right now, brother. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let the Canadian breathe, bro.
Yeah,
let the Canadian
bro.
breathe.
Come on, bro. Smell the maple syrup, dog. Calm down.
They hate on him though. They hate him. They hate on him. A lot of people hating on him. They even said that he's ruining the league, bro.
With the flopping.
He's flopping, and like they're trying to. Like I get it, but I don't get it, because man, like LeBron, we can go into the telescope and whatever and watch his games. He's a man that's been accused multiple and other superstars too. But again.
No, I hate on my guy LeBron either. No, I hate on my guy. Yeah. There's 2 of my guys here hating on simultaneously. I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
But
being truthful.
Yes, as an old school basketball watcher, and this is what I think we old heads, quote unquote, or us unks, or us yesteryear generationers, got to come to terms with. What we grew up on is not what's going on. This is in sports. This is in music. This is in any entertainment. It's not made for us. So you either don't listen or watch the new stuff, or you watch it as it's something totally different. Try not to compare it to what was, because this is how as an old school watcher, they're flopping, they're softer, that's all true stuff. Mm-hmm. But if I'm watching it in the context of sports these days, that's how the game is played. And if it's not against the rules and it's not illegal, and refs, or if it is and the refs aren't calling it, because you can foul somebody and the ref don't call it, you get away with it. You don't go up to the ref and tell the ref, "Hey, sorry, man, I did foul that guy. Could you give him 2 shots?" Yeah. That's not what we're doing. Yeah. You're playing hard. It's up to the ref to make the call. The ref ain't making the call, or the ref is making the call. That's the game. Sorry that it works to my advantage. And I figured out how to work the whistle.
Yeah.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, baby.
Cheat code. It's a cheat code. Now, it's not cheating. It's just a cheat code. It's an advantage. You're ahead of the line to
You're allowed to use it, but everybody don't have it.
Work.
That's
exactly. Right. Exactly. Everybody knew how to do that. We wouldn't have a competition right now. We wouldn't have no challenge, right? So it's not a game anymore. It's just people just doing their own thing. Exactly. But yeah, I'm probably going to try to watch one of these games. I think New York is up 2-0 right now.
Yep. I watched both of them.
And they're going to, I think they're going home now, no? Were they home?
Yeah, there might be a sweep, B. Yeah, because San Antonio had the advantage, but they lost it.
Lost both. And it's hard to play in New York, too.
Again, I think it's a better story for Wemby, even if he gets swept, because your team is the youngest team to make it to this championship in decades, if not the youngest ever. So if you lose, it's not going to be like, oh, you didn't live up to what your standard is. It's not going to be that. It's going to be, he's going to be back. We're going to have to see him next year. This is what I'm saying. Even with the whole, it's his league thing. he's probably going to do this next year because it doesn't look like OKC, mind you. OKC didn't have two of their important players either.
Stars. Yeah.
But during the season, it didn't look like they could beat them, and they lost to them. So as of now, San Antonio is a better team.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get back there, and it'll be a bigger story for him to win after being defeated. It's good old kung fu movie. Go back to the dojo, learn a couple more kick, buck some more ice, learn, Daniel's son, learn the crane kick, learn the drum.
Facts.
Learn that thing.
Back. Be the Rocky guy. Be the Rocky. You in there, just start chopping wood with your hands.
Exactly. Run through the snow with a piece of lumber on your back and thing. Go to Russia.
Let the story play out.
Yeah, man. Let Apollo Creed show you the uppercut. And these guys. We have to, it's called a redemption story. This is what makes Western entertainment.
Yes.
Do that. Yes. I think you need to do that.
The
Knicks have done that so often. It's the Knicks' time to get over the hump, as Toks is saying.
Yes, exactly.
Let that city grant me a new TV.
Yeah.
Let's allow that to happen.
Gone. So let's switch gears. Hockey. I know you're not the biggest hockey fan, but I mean, hockey's hockey and it's big right now. We got the Vegas Knights.
Yes, sorry.
And they are playing Carolina Hurricanes. The funny thing about this though, and this is why I brought this up, because I know we don't really talk hockey, but here's the thing. There was a TikTok that I saw, and it showed, and this touches us. It touches a bit of a sour spot for the Maple Leafs. Every time a Toronto Maple Leaf star was traded at the deadline, that person who was traded, their team ended up winning the Stanley Cup.
That's crazy. Mitch Marner?
Mitch Marner just got traded, and he is now in the finals. He just
scored. Is he on? He's on the Knights, or he's on the...
He's on the Knights.
Yeah.
He just scored a hat trick today.
Hat trick?
In the first period.
And couldn't do shit for us.
Bro.
I don't understand.
I mean, you had stars, they win after they leave. And I do believe Toronto Maple Leafs are cursed.
Oh, you don't even... That's not left. Ever since Dougie and them left. Before Dougie and them left. This is not no...
Man like Harold Ballard was running the show. He said, yo, guys.
This is not no... isn't they call it the Ballard curse? Is that what they call it?
Yep, that's what they did. I watched a whole documentary on that thing. That man was evil. But he was a business evil. So it's not like he was doing anything different than what the people are doing right now. It's just he was before their time. He's cutthroat. Man lived in the garden. So he didn't have to pay rent.
And lives in the garden. So he still
lived upstairs.
And still not paying rent. He's still living there and not paying rent.
That place is haunted. That place is haunted.
Different level of in their head rent free. This is his son.
He's
Ballad.
killing him right now.
Man like Ballad.
With his cigar.
So I was going to say, like, it's not no belief, man. It's a fact that the Leafs are cursed because they can't do nothing. But they did get the number 1 pick this year, did they not?
They did.
So
they did.
Maybe the curse is being lifted. Maybe Ballard is
sold. Again, they brought back Mats. They brought back Mats Sundin to help them with some PR. They gave him a position that I don't think he really. A lot of these
the ambassador
players,
or something. Like that?
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of these players have played so long, they don't know anything else but the game. So they put them in the general, manager spot with no real education other than this guy looks like he can play. This guy looks like he can play. You're like a scout. You're just like a scout. So you're just saying because you think, right? That's why the whole thing about prospects. And I remember I watched the movie Moneyball.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt And again, man like Brad Pitt is telling you, yo, you old guys are telling me that you guys know the game, but we're not winning. He brings in this young guy who's crunching numbers and giving you stats and says, yo, we need these type of players, right? He's using science and numbers and math to produce a great team. You guys are thinking, yeah, this guy, he has a great curveball, or, he can hit the slider, or, But meanwhile, you're just guessing. You're just guessing.
Ultimately,
right?
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what scouting is, guessing. I mean, it's gotten better now.
Yeah.
With scouting, because they have technology to help give them the numbers and so forth. They go into their DNA. Oh, who was your mom? Who was your dad?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's crazy.
Just figure it out. Yeah, you're going to be great.
That's crazy.
That's what they do. And that's what they're doing with Wemby, right? Same thing. Oh, well, his DNA is, he's going to be great. Let's put the whole league on his back. Take us to the promised land. This is what we're going to right now.
And then boom, have everybody God forbid, he twists his ankle. And boom.
That's what they did with Yao, man. Yao, they put the
Yao,
league on his
Grant
back.
Hill, Tracy McGrady.
All these guys, they wanted to make the face of the league, couldn't handle it. The load was too heavy, and their careers are shortened real quick
because of it.
Real quick, and then people didn't want to take the torch. Man like Vince, man like T-Mac. I think the only man that really could have taken the level of the league on their back, man like Iverson, but he didn't.
And even he wasn't on the court. Yeah, but off the court. Oh, exactly. I mean, off the court, he was an icon, but these guys said he used to turn TGIF Fridays, the family restaurant, into a club every Friday. Every Friday at TGIF Fridays, they're in there wilding.
I can see that. And you're not going to say no to Allen Iverson,
that's like the equivalent of having a dance hall party at Swiss Chalet or Nando's or something like that. Every week. Every week. Imagine.
No?
Yeah, imagine Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes has a reggae night at Swiss Chalet.
We're going to Swiss Chalet, folks. Yeah. Yeah. You think the owner's going to say no to Scotty Barnes?
And it's a different time.
You're bringing 600 people there?
Come on. Chicken sold out every week?
Yeah. You're not saying no to that.
All kind of potato skins gone every week. Run out of
me, guys.
Run out of Swiss Chalet sauce every week. You have to order back every week. They're like, yo, why is a Swiss Chalet in Brampton
breaking the numbers, breaking records?
All of a sudden,
they are breaking records. The president of Swiss Chalet is on his way there to figure what's up. He goes there and says, you know what? Keep on doing what you're doing, guys.
Keep on doing what you're doing. Scotty Chalet Saturdays.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah, we love it.
Business is business. We love it. Swiss Chalet's not going to say no.
Hell no.
Come on now.
Hell no.
Come on. So all of a sudden, again, just imagine the Leafs are playing great. Crazy great. And all of a sudden, same thing. Yo, let's have Tuesdays at Tim Hortons. Let's go. Let's turn it up.
Tuesdays at Tim Hortons. Oh my God.
Let's turn it up.
Toonie Tuesdays at KFC was just different. 200 people in the KFC.
Yep.
Frying chicken and eating green coleslaw. Yeah, man.
They don't make that no more. They don't make it no more.
They stopped the green coleslaw?
They stopped the green. Yeah, no more green coleslaw.
What, the green dye was killing people?
Yep. They said it was not good. There's a lot of stuff in there. I realized that,
Like there's not a lot of stuff in the chicken.
Well, again, that's why they have to change the name from KFC. I'm from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC.
Yeah, because let's leave it there.
You can't lie to these folks. What chicken is that?
Let's
leave it. You could just, chicken's in the hen house, yo. Yeah. Yo, it's my turn. All right, boss, I'm coming. Ladies, I'll check you out later.
Yeah,
actually, I'm not coming back.
I'll be back. They're gonna chop off a limb and it'll grow back with all the steroids I got in my system.
They just need a limb. I'll be back, ladies.
I'll be right back. Yeah, go ahead. Take this. Hurry up. I gotta
You'll
get
grow
back.
back next week.
Gotta get back to pumping.
They pump all the stuff in there.
100%.
Oh man, crazy.
But on to NFL. You're more a football man than me. How big is the Myles Garrett trading in your mind?
You know what? I had a conversation about this, and it's huge only for him and his legacy. Now, I'm gonna put this into perspective. That trade is pretty much the equivalent to the trade in hockey that sent Ray Bourque to the Colorado Avalanche,
so he could win a championship.
Where he won to win a championship. Ray Bourque is one of the most well-respected guys, and he played his whole career there.
Yeah.
So, man like Garrett, who has played his whole career there, no real issues, and he played great. He says, "All right, I need to win something before I leave." So the guy said, "Hey, you know what? We don't blame you. Where you want to go? I'd like to go here," and they made it happen.
Yeah, so, that makes sense.
I can't hate on the business. I can't hate on the need. I wish he does well, and I wish he wins, because he definitely does deserve it. So to the point where they said that Aaron Donald, who retired, is thinking of possibly coming back.
He ain't coming back.
I'm not. Again, when you hear something like that's like man's like saying, yo, Jordan's coming back for another year, yo.
Yeah, you gotta take.
I'm coming. All right, hold on. Let me get the laces. Let me get the shoes. Let me get ready.
I don't see it. I
don't think he is. But done. Again, when you put a man like Myles Garrett onto that field, onto that team, anything's possible. And the
two of them together would be a huge problem.
Just imagine. What is it going to do? Okay, well, he comes back. Yeah, so he comes back for one season. They win it, and he goes back to retirement. It's happened before.
Yeah.
They haven't retired his number. So why not?
Yeah, that's true.
I'd love to see it. I would love to see it.
They'd be a problem.
Something I would love to see.
They would be a huge problem.
That is a cheat code. Come on, man. That is a cheat code.
Yeah.
And again, you already have a Hall of Fame quarterback there with Matthew Stafford, right? You have some decent running backs. You have decent wide receivers. You put on a defense like that. Yeah, honestly. It's like a big three in the NBA is on the football field right now. Now, again, if there is no injuries, that team should easily go to the freaking finals. Easily go to the Super Bowl. If they play it right. Again, no injuries, because we know one injury happens, you're done. And your team's morale is gone. Your fan base is just and then your coaching is like, oh, well, we're just playing to finish the season now because this guy is gone, right? Your heart and soul it happens. But again, I would love to see it. I would love to see Myles Garrett win a Super Bowl. I was a Rams fan for that period Aaron Donald was in the league, because he was just that dominant.
Yeah, he deserved
all the flowers, and he was just great, young. And they didn't really give him any type of chance because he was undersized. That man was just strong. His technique was amazing. And he showed it. Defensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl winner. So again, if they can do it, let him do it. Let him win. And then move on. We'll go to the next story. I believe the next story would probably be something like Shedeur Sanders going to another team and winning somewhere else. Because
you think they're going to trade him?
Well, I don't think, again, when it comes to the NFL, it's all about the it guy, and I mean, you can go back to man like Jim Brown, and even Ernie Davis and all those guys that are in the Cleveland organization. All this great talent just stuck there. Yes, you're a name, but you're not winning a championship there because the organization is just working backwards, right? So like Shedeur, he gets traded or gets drafted there. Yeah, they don't have the pedigree. I want to say the capital. Yeah, they don't have the pedigree like a New York Giants. As much as the Giants are not great, they still have pedigree over them, right? Right. So when you have a certain person or certain player that's in that system, and he could be great, like a Myles Garrett, you need to put him somewhere that he can sell jerseys, tickets. get in on the primetime games, on TV, so you can see this person. So they make the league money, and
Right.
that's what they did with basketball when they had NBA on NBC, and like Jordan was on there every other day, right? When it came
True.
to the NHL, NHL on CBC, and like Gretzky and like Mario, they were playing their games every single day.
That's true.
So
That's true.
when you want, again, on a business side of things, it makes sense to put the stars where they can be seen. And that's why they always try to get the stars or the potential stars out of places like a Cleveland, a Jacksonville, like an LA
the small
Raiders
markets,
or whatever.
They want to put them in bigger markets.
Yeah. Because again, that's the reason why. Again, perfect example. There's the reason why a person like King Henry, he's the running back. He was the running back on the Titans.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry was on the Titans for years, and he was dominating. But I mean, it's a small market. It's Tennessee. Now you put him with the Baltimore Ravens, and you have a man like Mr. Jackson there. Lamar. You know how many jerseys they sold alone just for him signing?
Speaking of Lamar, we need him to get a championship. Yeah, I need him to get a ring.
I agree.
I need him to get a ring.
But I believe with Lamar, his game has to evolve. Like he has to get, because what he did was great multiple times. The league is catching up to him, so he has to bring something out, a new trick, something different. Whether it's a new way of passing, or a new way of getting out of jams, whether it's his IQ of the game, something to just
do they have
get him over that hump.
The personnel around him, though.
They did. They had I mean, they still do, and yes, they lost their coach because Harbaugh went from the Ravens to the Giants now, but at the same time, the personnel's still there. You're the same team. The coach is the coach on every team. He just tells you what you need to do. The superstars are the superstars. You're supposed to play the game. So the superstar is not going to change because the coach is gone. He might motivate you a different way, but you're still the same person. So a man like Lamar, maybe one or two pieces that he's missing to get him over the hump, but he's been there.
Yeah.
He was top notch. Maybe injuries, maybe he's getting older, but again, you just have to evolve. That's the key thing. You have to evolve.
Okay.
And if he doesn't evolve and he sits there, he will be left in the dust, or he will be moved to another team where, again, like Garrett is ready to get a championship. Speaking of that, Russell Wilson, he called it a career. 14 years. He retired.
I heard he wasn't doing too well for the last couple
I believe
years,
he's going. Well, I mean, he was a backup. He's already done his thing. Like I said, he had his prime.
He's done his thing.
He was playing backup.
He's a Hall of Famer, you think?
Yes, because of what he did. In that short period of time.
Okay.
And again, I mean, he was with a team that was just the talk of the town. When he was with Seattle, everybody was talking about Seattle, whether it was offense, defense, everybody, even the coach, everybody was talking about Seattle. So I believe hype alone, he's in there. He is a very well-respected individual in the league. So those are the guys they like to put in the hall. The brash ones they don't want to put unless you're like superstar. There's some guys in there that should be in there that are not in there, and you're wondering, what is this guy ever going to get in there? Maybe not. So, but yeah, for him winning Super Bowls and being very consistent for a short period of time, yeah, definitely deserves to go in the hall. Right?
Okay.
There's a lot of people that are in the hall in many different sports that shouldn't be in the hall. But again, stats don't lie. Stats don't lie. Or the hype doesn't lie.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, no, it's true. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do.
Sometimes.
Because there's people who have won championships and they only won it because of circumstance. Right? And all of a sudden that person's has a ballot to be in the Hall of Fame. A person's example, we were talking, me and my friends were talking about Kawhi Leonard, and they were wondering if he should get his jersey number retired in Toronto or have a trophy or a statue in Toronto because of what he did.
Not a statue. Not a statue. I'm fine with the jersey. I'm not cool with
Retiring
it. I don't
his
think a
jersey?
statue. Yeah, I'm fine with that. But the statue, not so much. The
I don't
statues should be reserved for Vince Carter,
even before Vince. Even
Kyle
before Vince.
Lowry,
Kyle Lowry is
and
number one.
maybe Damon Stoudemire, and I wouldn't even give him one. But I could see an argument being made for Mighty
Mighty
Mouse.
Mouse did his thing.
He put us on a map for a little. He was the original map star before Vince came in. But definitely Vince and definitely Kyle Lowry.
Yes.
Everybody else is in question. Those are the two.
Borderline Chris Bosh. Borderline
DeMar
Chris
DeRozan.
Bosh.
Borderline DeMar. I might even find a way to make a DeMar DeRozan Kyle Lowry statue together, but I think Kyle deserves his own. I think Kyle deserves his own, but the only way that I would give DeMar one is if it was with Kyle Lowry to say that era was a pivotal era
that was
in
lit.
Toronto Raptors history. But nah. Vince Carter, Kyle Lowry. Kawhi Leonard
Vince will get his first.
Get one with the Clippers. Get one with the Clippers. You could get one in San Antonio, fam. Don't come over here.
San Antonio, that makes He needs to chill. He needs to chill. He needs to chill. You're right.
Kawhi, he been Kawhi Leonard ever since he left. He stuck around one more year, ran it back. We would have won an next championship.
I mean,
it at least went to the finals.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. We could have ran it back. Not gonna lie.
Frustrates me, bro. We would have been the last back-to-backers, bro.
No, and that's the thing. That's why everybody is so vexed.
Yeah,
he had his plan from start.
The program, man.
Now look at what Toronto's doing right now.
I don't want to rehash it. I don't want to rehash. They're getting better. They're getting better.
They're
getting better.
They made the playoffs, and I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs.
This young core is a solid young core.
Yep. Shout out to the Toronto Raptors. All right.
All we have to do is get rid of Brandon Ingram, and we're ready to go. And Jakob, get rid of them two mans, and we're good to go.
Wow.
Get rid of them, man. Get rid of them, man.
Hurtle.
Yeah, we need a
real big man.
Yeah, big man, especially in this day and age, one that has a little J to him. But I digress.
I'm an old school guy. I need a five that plays like a five. Everybody has one.
I'm fine with that too. I'm fine with that too because we have
Give
CMB.
Me something like that who brings in boards.
I'm fine with that
puts
too.
On some putbacks. I'm good.
Yep.
And you have guys
put some man on their backside.
Yeah.
Put some man on their back pockets as perks as.
No, you're right. Boom. And then, let them know that this is Toronto now. This is the 6. You come here, you're going to get the bones.
Raptures.
Yep. So we're playing like freaking Brontosaurus. No T's, vegetarians.
Exactly.
We're Raptors.
Raptors. Nyam man. Pause if necessary. But yo.
Oh, you said pause? Yeah, we're going to pause. Hold on. Where's my pause?
Oh,
where's my pause? Pause. There you go. There's my pause.
Lord.
You have to chill out.
But yeah, let's close it out. I'm getting tired. I can't lie.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's late still.
And it's our first one back. We can't go into overtime on the first day.
That's true. Okay, we have the last bit of segment. We call it Scene and More Scene. We're going to tell you folks what we've been watching and what we think about what we're watching, or even suggest what to watch to each other. And if you guys know or have something that you think we should watch, throw it in the comments. Folks, comment. Just comment there.
Yeah, please just comment.
Just comment. I'll read them.
The personal texts are cool. Like, I like the DMs. We love that you're letting us know you watch the show. Telling us personally is a beautiful thing. But if you want this to keep going because you enjoy it and you want it to grow because other people should be watching it, do the right thing. Like, comment, share, subscribe. 4 things. Like
and share.
Comment, share it. Subscribe. That's it.
Yeah.
4 things. You don't have to do them all at the same time. You don't have to do them for every video.
Nope.
But every other video, once a month. Come on, people. That's all we're just asking.
I have an idea.
We ain't charging rent.
We're going to have an email list. So anytime you guys can give us your emails And whenever we put out a show, boom, you'll know.
Slap
You'll get
you with it.
notified.
Box.
Bam. All right. So
Fly in your mailbox.
Scene and more scene. Well, what are you watching right now, Slang? That is piquing your interest.
Well, Toks, I'm stalling. No, I'm joking. I watched Spider Noir. I finished that series.
Oh, yes, you told me. Is it done?
It's pretty good.
Is it the full?
I liked it.
Is it just a series, a limited series?
Well, I mean, they set it up for a possible another season. This season is close-ended, but there is an opening enough to make another season 1. I kind of hope they do another season because it was solid. I liked it. And it's my type of. For me, I like murder mysteries. I like that crime thrillers or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So it was that. Plus, it was a timepiece set in like a 1930s vibe, back in those days. And, and then it's Spider-Man. So these 3 genres or 3 ideas put together.
Elements,
elements. That's really a better way to put it. Created beautiful music for me, man. So I enjoyed it. So that Spider Noir. What else is Survivor is always on a list that just finished recently. Was an interesting season 50. So they brought back a bunch of different people from other seasons, previous winners and fan favorites, and did a big old fan dictated Survivor. So fans got to vote on what direction they wanted the show to go or what they wanted the type of challenge and different things. Mr. Beast was a part of this season. Did it like a crossover episode.
That's money.
Yeah. So
that money.
Yeah, for the first time they increased the price to $2 million. So that was cool. What else? There's another show. There's a British show I've been watching, but I can't remember the name of it. But what about you? If I remember any more, I'll come back. But yeah,
right now, as I told you, I was really intrigued about the whole Law and Order series. Now, I should have started from the beginning.
SVU?
I'm watching SVU, and like you said, it's a bit hard to swallow some of the stories based on, again, the orientation of why these cases come up, whether it's a sexual assault, rape, or whatever. Sorry, it's that's just the show. But I was watching it because of the hype, but also because of that main character, that one woman there that has been there from the beginning to current. I want to see her evolution through the show, because they gave her flowers at the last, I think, Academy Awards or something like that. I don't know, the Golden Globes, but they were praising her for being there for so long. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. And she's whatever, in her 60s now, and I'm like, she started up in her probably early 30s. She's been there around a while, and she hasn't done any, like, no other shows she does.
Mariska Hargitay.
Yes, that's the only show she does. Nowhere else.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right. It's like the same thing with what's his face, Grissom from CSI. Same Staples.
Staples.
They're Staples. So I don't know if
Victor
it's because
Newman.
they're typecast. Yes, exactly. Victor Newman. These guys are just there because they're there, and they're never going to go anywhere else. I'm like, okay. So I started watching it, and some of the stories are great. And I realized 2 things when I watched this. There's a lot of superstars that come out of these shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I didn't realize this, but the amount of people that were in that show, that were in The Wire, ridiculous.
Yeah. I can see that.
Ridiculous. Like, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like,
I can see that.
I was just flabbergasted. Everybody was in that show. And it's from the beginning. I'm like, wow. Really?
So I don't know. It's something that I've noticed. Once you're in a cop show, you kind of tend to end up on the other cop shows at some point.
Yeah.
Like if you make any significant impact on a cop show, because even back to like New York Undercover, when I watched that, there's so many guys that were on The Wire or on on Law and Order or SVU or other shows that I watch. So you're right. Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
You're either a cop or you're a bad guy.
One of the two.
Lengthy period of time. One of the two. Because you've done it
or
so well, so convincing.
You might be a witness. You might be a witness. You might be a witness.
True.
Every so often.
Because who is it? Who was it watching? The guy who was running the special unit. Was it Lester? Not Lester. No, not Lester. Although Lester, he's always a cop in every show I see him.
Yeah, he's a cop almost in every show.
He's a cop in every show. But the other guy,
I know you're talking
the guy
about.
who passed away.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, Captain. No, he's lieutenant. He was a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, but you know what I'm talking about. The slim guy. He passed away.
It's gonna bother me. I want to know his name.
I have to
Daniels.
Yes.
Daniels.
He in SVU was in the morgue doing the whole dissecting other people, telling people.
Oh yeah, I think I did know that. Yeah. I think I remember.
And I'm like, yo, this guy came from here.
I think the medical examiner.
Other shows or movies, and he's in uniform or he's a cop. I'm like, this guy fits that.
In Oz, he was a criminal. Oz, he was a criminal drug addict in Oz. Ironically,
it's weird, man. But yeah, that is the one that I'm currently watching right now, and I think I'm on season. Where am I on? Season 4 right now.
Okay,
season 4 so quick. But again, there are some of the I just watched an episode that had Pam Grier in it.
Oh yeah,
there's legends there's a lot of legends that are in these things.
Yeah.
Also, I'm hooked on Welcome to Wrexham. That is the
I've seen
Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElroy who bought the team.
Okay,
in Wales.
Yes.
It follows their story. And again, it's almost like it was made for TV because you have oh my gosh, they're horrible. And I was like, they win. They win the whole thing. And then I said, can they run it back? And the second scene, oh my gosh. They've done something that no team has ever done in the history of soccer since they bought this team and they put this team on the map. And I'm like, man, this is amazing. And I got intrigued. So I'm like following this team and following the story. I'm like, man. And the good thing about it is they say the side stories. It's not just soccer. You're talking about the fans.
They talk about the players.
You're talking about the people. You're talking about the players. Their trials and tribulations, injuries.
That's dope.
Letting go some key players or key figures to move on because they have to evolve and so forth. It's a great series to watch if you want to watch something like that because it's a fun and it's funny too. Like to the point where man like Ryan Reynolds did the whole Deadpool and Wolverine, and one of his players, Paul Mullen, was in the movie as the Wrexham Deadpool. So again, like that just makes me feel good because it's not just football, and not just movies. He put them together and say, "Hey guys, this is me. This is what I do." I just love that
mixed
stuff.
genres.
Yes. He just puts it all together. There's no fourth wall. He just breaks it and just goes into it.
You just reminded me of a show I haven't started watching yet, but I've been meaning to watch, and I saw it on Instagram. And it's called Kevin Can Go F Himself. And it's a mixed genre series. So check this out. It's a kind of a spoof of Kings of Queens. And if you ever watch Kings of Queens, in that show, what's the main character, guys? Kevin. He's always messing something up, and his wife kind of always has to clean it up, right?
Yeah.
So in Kevin Could Go F Himself, it is the husband, anytime he's the main person in the scene, it's a comedy. So it's a sitcom. They set it as a sitcom.
Okay.
But anytime it's the wife that's the main character, it turns into a drama.
So depending on whoever is starring in that episode is how
not even the episode, the scene. So like it'll cut for like there's a episode that I watched where
so you're saying say if the husband Kevin is in that show, it turns into a funny sitcom.
Yes.
So then when all of a
let
sudden
me
enter in the wife, it turns to just this dramatic,
right,
like soap opera type of thing.
Right. So the idea is it's displayed to the audience from the perspective of the character. So the husband always feels like he's in a sitcom because he's never responsible for anything and he's just doing foolishness all the time. Whereas the wife is like in a drama where she hates life because she's always taking up for whatever this idiot keeps doing that she has to be married to. So every time, so it'll go, for example, like it was Kevin's birthday and he's in the restaurant trying to do this, when you eat the biggest steak in an hour type stuff. So he's doing that, and the whole time it's laugh track. It's him almost gonna throw up, him choking on the meat, him cracking jokes, da 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 da. Then he goes to the bathroom, and it switches to her sitting there like, I can't believe we're doing this again this year. And all of a sudden it's a drama. No laugh track. The way it looks changes. So
the whole scene looks totally different.
Yeah. So it kind of goes from Kings of Queens to
Young and Restless?
Grey's Anatomy.
Wow.
Okay. Type
vibe. Okay.
That type of thing. That's the kind of vibe.
Okay.
Or Kings of Queens or Everybody Loves Raymond to Dexter. Like it just changes that much. But it's interesting, man. I watched like an episode and it was interesting. It was actually like, whoa, it's different. It's different.
I might have to just watch an episode just to catch it, to see the vibe, if I can hang with it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's different.
That's how I feel.
It's different for sure. I mean, I like it. I like the idea.
Yeah.
Is it just the two characters that they change it off?
Yes, because those are the two main characters.
So there's no other third or fourth, like
there's other characters, but they don't change. No, it's just
the changes between just two of them.
Yeah, gotcha. And the other characters fit in that. It like whatever changes to the other characters change.
Gotcha.
Lastly, another show that I want to tell you that you should watch. It's on Prime or whatever. It's called Jury Duty Presents Company Retreat.
Okay.
It's good. But what it is one person. So how did let me describe it. It's a setup show. Mm-hmm. All except for one person doesn't know that it's a scripted show.
Oh, okay. It's one of those.
They think it's reality. Yeah. But it is this. There's 2 seasons, and this is the second season I'm telling you about. The second season is better than the first one. First one is just jury duty, where they put this guy in a jury duty situation and surround him with actors playing parts. This one is like it sounds. They take one guy, put him in a company, and the company goes on a company retreat, and then they create scenarios around it, and he has to react to it. But the second one is so good, bro. Like it's so. After you finish watching that, you'll have more faith in humanity. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It brings you back. There's hope.
Trust me. It's faith in humanity after watching that one.
Yeah. I need that. Yeah, hope in humanity. Definitely. I like that. I'm definitely game for watching. Like I said, sometimes I be up here till like 2:00 in the morning, not be able to fall asleep. So I'm like, I gotta watch something. So I'll watch a couple episodes of my SVU and then pop asleep. But if the thing is, those shows are probably gonna keep me up because they're gonna keep me either laughing.
You gotta watch them earlier in that process.
I gotta process them. But okay, I'm definitely check those out. Any movie you looking to see?
I saw Michael. Oh, I want to see the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Okay.
And,
what did you think about Michael?
Michael was good. I think it was too nice for me.
It had to be.
I mean, they made Joe the villain, but Joe's always been the villain. But
he's really not a villain though. That's the thing. He was just the father. He was just the father.
That's the good side of it. That is the good side of it.
Because my dad was the same way. He'd beat me if I did again, that's how it was back in the day.
It's iffy. That's a subject for another day. That's
Okay.
iffy.
I
Subject
mean,
for
yes,
another
he was
day.
living through them, but anyways.
But in terms of the movie, he was the quote unquote villain. But I just thought the movie was too nice. I liked it. It was entertaining for the nostalgic standpoint. But it just nothing new, nothing surprising. It happened in there. No real scandal. No real, you know what I'm saying? So, but there's a lot of people think that they're setting up for a part 2. So maybe part 2 will have the scandal in it.
Yep, they are. And they just actually dropped a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, I seen verdict. I've seen it.
I don't know if I want to watch it. People are saying they're hating.
I think it's an old one that they just put up. I don't remember though.
I don't
because I remember watching a documentary about this before. But maybe,
again,
you know, could be.
I like the reason why I asked about Michael is because I think that people who have never seen or heard Michael Jackson can appreciate it now. Yeah, my daughter appreciates Michael Jackson, like to the point where she's
my niece too,
asking to play these songs, and she sings along like she's knowing the words. I'm like, yeah,
I can believe it.
That makes me happy because I'm like, you realize
Mike had a power, man. Mike was like the last of a real genuine superstar icon.
What is the name of
generational?
There's no other. There's no other.
Touching kids, still touching kids. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
Pause.
I shouldn't have said, especially with Michael. I shouldn't have said that. Well, you know what I'm saying. Spiritually touching the children's hearts.
Touching the hearts.
Not through their shirts. Not through their shirts. Just touching their hearts.
Making it
music.
A better place. Yes, that's what we're
doing.
That
guy, looking at the man in the mirror guy. That guy.
Exactly. That guy.
Black or white.
One of one. There's people keep on saying Taylor Swift can break this. Or I think they were saying that Drake broke his record for billboards or like, and people are saying, it's soft.
It's not the same.
I'm like, soft? But yeah, Michael did it with no social media. Like, touche.
And not streaming.
Touche.
Where you have to go buy it. Touche. Pick up your pocket and buy it.
Because of the movie, his movies went back onto Billboard's 100.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I'm like,
I can believe it.
This man has been dead for how long right now? And he's back on the 100. Think about that. Yo,
Big Mike from the wood, babe.
Legendary. But again, we'll definitely, I'm looking forward to part 2. And hopefully there will be a part 3. In terms of, you have the beginning, the middle scandal, and then the end, the last.
Well, I was going to say that too. Like, in compared to the Jackson's miniseries, it's not even.
No,
it doesn't compare to
the Jackson miniseries wins. That miniseries is great.
Yeah, by far.
Oh man,
by far.
To this day, people say if you haven't watched that, don't watch Michael. That's what they're saying.
I agree.
Don't watch Michael if you.
And I watched that right before I watched Michael, and
it was.
Yeah, they don't compare.
That was amazing.
But again, Michael is good. It's good. It's entertaining.
It was a fun sing along. That's why I wanted to go and watch it. It was a fun sing along. Nostalgia. I mean, you already know the story. I mean, they did throw some tidbits that people didn't know, but I knew about that stuff. If you studied Michael, you know that he brought the Bloods and the Crips together and started making them dance together. That's a true story. And they made it happen. He made it. Only Michael could make that happen.
Only Michael.
Only. There's no other way anybody else can do that. Nah, no Obama, no Schwarzenegger, no Trump, no anybody. That man did that because they knew who he was. So
100%.
Think about that, guys. Don't tell me Taylor Swift can do any of that tough stuff. Nah. But anyways,
it's not the same, man.
It's not the same. But anyways, we'll go into a tangent if I keep on talking about Mike because I love Mike. Mike's my dude. But anyways, that's it. You know what? Actually, last bit. I was so excited about putting this show back on and doing whatever. I totally forgot to put the theme song on the show that I posted on YouTube. I'm like, I just threw it in there. I'm like,
too funny.
It's edited. There you go, guys.
Yeah, they won't miss it. Catch you next episode.
Nope. Yep. I'll get it.
They'll catch you next episode.
Back on track,
They'll be all right.
We back. All right, folks. So that's it. That's all. Hope you guys had a great time with us. We sure do. We enjoy doing this. That's why we do it. All right. It's been late. It's a long weekend. It's hot out. It's 33 degrees tomorrow. That's going to be crazy.
Wow, lucky you.
33. Not lucky. It's hard. Imagine doing your lawn in 33 degrees.
I love
That's
it.
That's crazy. Anyways.
I love it.
I'm going to go get some rest. AC's on.
Likewise.
It's time to go. You guys, thank you for joining us again.
Indeed.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's all we ask. And we keep on doing it. You guys have a great one. Me Man-splain Hugh. I'm your boy, Sir Toks. We're out of here.